Quinn Wade, coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis on the New York Knicks getting a win against the Dallas Mavericks, 113 to 111. It came all the way down to the wire. A layup with a hook end up sealing it for the New York Knicks. You can have a conversation should they have won it, should they have called a foul earlier. But the Knicks ended up getting it done regardless. They're now 9-5 and 1-4 on the road. Dallas is 4-12 and 3-8 on the road. They gave the Knicks a lot of trouble and all that they can ask for. Dallas won the first quarter 25 to 24. Second quarter was won by the Knicks 28 to 25. It was 35 to 35 in the third and 26 to 26 in the fourth. And because of that second quarter, that gave them the lead, and they just had to find a way to get it back and keep it. And they was able to do that by the end of the fourth, which means they won. Carl Anthony Towns had 18 points. He was 6 of 16 from the field, 1 of 6 from three, 5 of 9 from the free throw line. But he still finished with a double-double, 18 points, 14 boards, 6 assists, 3 turnovers, 2 steals. 4 of his rebounds was offensive, 4 personal fouls, 35 minutes, +4 and plus minus. Wasn't the most efficient game from him. He had some good looks, and he took some tough ones and got some tough ones to go too. Defense can be that way, and he tried to bring it that way too. He was fine, and he did the best he could. It just his shots wasn't falling as well as they did in other games. Mitch, he ended up going 1-1 from the field. He finished with 3 points. He gave them some trouble because he missed some free throws. He went 1 of 6 from the free throw line. He did have 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 block. 3 of his rebounds was offensive. He had 2 personal fouls, and he played 22 minutes and was a -12 and plus minus. One thing I would say about him is he's going to get his boards. He knows where to be, how to get there, and how to utilize his body and athleticism the right way. He's a mammoth in that paint. He's so big, so physical, so tough. And, he's so long and large that he takes up a lot of space, and he does it quickly. And he did that again tonight. The problem was that they needed him to step up sometimes, and he just didn't. Mikal Bridges, 16 points, 7 to 13 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3, 1 to 2 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 turnovers, 3 steals, 2 blocks. One of his rebounds was offensive, 1 personal foul, 35 minutes, a -3 and plus minus. The scoring was there. He just didn't make his threes, and he missed the free throw. But his playmaking was there. His defense was kind of there from time to time. You're happy with that, because he did have to do a little bit more on the court than he usually does to be able to beat the Mavericks. With no Cooper, no Kyrie, no Anthony Davis, etc., etc., they still gave him some trouble. Landry Shamet was the man of the hour, making 2 clutch threes, finishing with 9 points, going 3 of 6 from the field and 2 of 3 from the three-point line, and also 1 of 3 from the free throw line. He also had 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 steal, and a block. And 1 of his rebounds was offensive. He also had 1 personal foul, 23 minutes, and a -10 and plus minus. Jalen Brunson had the most points on the team like he usually does. He finished with 28 in his return, 11 of 23 from the field, 2 of 7 from 3, 4 of 6 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 5 assists. He did only have 1 turnover. He got a steal in the block too. He's been doing that a lot lately when he was healthy. And 4 personal fouls, 35 minutes for him, and he was a +13 and plus minus. Yabusele only had 4 points. He went 2 of 7 from the field. They keep putting him on the three-point line, and he hasn't really been making them this year. This game, he went 0 of 5. He also had 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block. 1 of his rebounds was offensive, 1 personal foul, 17 minutes, a +15 and plus minus. Muhammad played 2 minutes. He didn't do anything but get a block, which was good, and he did also commit a personal foul. He was a +1 and plus minus. Jordan Clarkson, he went 2 of 5 from the field, finished with 8 points because he went 4 of 5 also from the free throw line, but he missed every 3 that he took and went 0 of 2 there. He actually had 4 rebounds. 3 of them was offensive with a personal foul. 20 minutes and also a plus two and plus minus. Josh Hart, 16 points, 5 of 10 from the field, 3 of 4 from three. 3 or 4 also from the free throw line. He also had 10 boards off the bench because he played 30 minutes and ended up finishing with a double double. Had 5 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 1 block. 3 of the rebounds was offensive, 5 personal fouls, and he was a plus 8 and plus minus. Really brought the hustle, the speed, the quickness, and the undeniability in this game. And you have to like the fact that he was out there playing hard and fighting for every possession on either end of the floor. And I love what he was out there doing. Josh Hart is a player that either you have it, either you want it, or you don't. He's one of those type of players, and he made a big difference in this game coming off the bench and really helped him in those 30 minutes that he played. Miles McBride does what he normally does, which is score. He got in double figures with 11 points. In 22 minutes, he was 4 of 12 from the field. That was the most shots off the bench. He also was 3 of 10 from three. He did have 2 assists and 2 blocks and 2 personal fouls in 22 minutes. He was a minus 8 and plus minus. As a team, there was 41 to 93, 44% from the field, 12 of 42, 29% from three, 19 to 35, 54% from the free throw line. That was a lot of free throws, but just a bad result. But it didn't matter. They still found a way to win, even though they shot poorly from three and from the free throw. 49 rebounds, 27 assists, 9 turnovers, 8 steals, 10 blocks, and 22 personal fouls as a team. And then you look at the Dallas Mavericks. PJ Washington, 6 points. He was 1 of 12 from the field, 1 of 5 from three. And he also was 3 or 4 from the free throw line. That's how he scored half his points. He did get 10 boards, though, which was good. He also had 4 assists, 1 turnover, 3 steals. 2 of his rebounds was offense, so 3 personal fouls. 33 minutes and a minus 6 and plus minus. Derek Lively, 4 points, 1 of 3 from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He also had 10 boards, and that's what he's out there to do. And if he ain't doing that, he's protecting the rim. He had 3 blocks and he had 1 assist and a turnover. He did have 5 offensive rebounds, which helped him get double digits in rebounds. He also only had 1 personal foul in the 18 minutes that he played. He was a plus 10 in plus minus. Klay Thompson got in double figures. He's been playing a lot better lately. He had a mid-range to go too. 13 points, 5 of 11 from the field. Also had a little bit of a fadeaway go for him. He was 3 of 9 from three. You want him to shoot the three ball a little bit better. That will help the team a whole lot. 2 rebounds, 2 assists, no turnovers, but he did have 3 personal fouls in the 27 minutes that he played. He was a minus 4 and plus minus. Brandon Williams, 9 points, 2 of 11 from the field, 1 of 6 from three, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 offensive rebound, 4 personal fouls, 20 minutes, a minus 7 in plus minus. Max Christie, 15 points. He was the leading scorer for the starting lineup, and he hit some key threes in the fourth quarter when they needed him to stay in the game and make it winnable. He was 5 of 10 from the field, 3 of 6 from three, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 turnovers, 1 steal, 4 personal fouls, all in 37 minutes, which was the most minutes on the team today for the Dallas Mavericks, minus 1 and plus minus. For him, Daniel Gafford, 7 points, 2 of 3 from the field, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 1 block. 2 of his rebounds was offensive, 5 personal fouls, 25 minutes, minus 11 and plus minus for him. Really good at finishing around the rim and rebounding and just putting a whole lot of effort, on the defensive end, even as a rim protector. You have to love what he does, and it's good to have him and Lively back. And now they just have to get the rest of their players back. Najee Marshall had game high for the Mavericks, tied with D'Angelo Russell with 23. He was 7 of 11 from the field, 3 of 5 from three, 6 of 7 from the free throw line. He also had 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 4 turnovers, 34 minutes played, and was a minus 11 and plus minus. I love what he was out there doing. If he wasn't making threes, he was finding ways to attack near the rim, and he had it going in this game, and that's what you want to see him do. The problem was he did turn the ball over a lot, and you don't want to see that much, especially in a close game. Musa, no points for him, but he did get a rebound and a turnover, and it was an offensive rebound at that. 5 minutes for him in the -2 and minus. D'Angelo Russell, 23 points, 9 to 15 from the field, 4 or 7 from three, 1 or 2 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 turnovers, 1 steal. He had 2 personal fouls, 25 minutes played, and a +13 in plus minus. I like what he was doing. He was just finding ways to score, even if he was open, even if he had to create his own shot. And if he wasn't doing that, he was finding his teammates for easy opportunities. And he usually does that. And this is the best we have seen them so far this season. And they need him to continue to play this way. And we'll see if he can. But they still got the loss in this one. And Jaden Hardy, he had double figures in points too. He finished with 11. He was 3 or 9 from the field, 1 or 6 from three, 4 or 5 from the free throw line. He ended up having 1 rebound, 1 assist, and a block. 4 personal fouls, 16 minutes played for him off the bench. He was a +9 and plus minus for them. You just like to see him looking for his shot and not being shy when he gets the basketball and just trying to attack and break that defense down so that way they can swing the ball or have a chance to hit a three or even get to the basket. So that's what he's out there to do. That's same with D'Angelo Russell. And now you use your handle or hit the three. That's all we need you to do when you're out there. Just try to make the best play that's in front of you. 35 85, 41% from the field, 16 to 44, 36% from three, 25 or 30, 83% from the free throw line, 50 rebounds. They did out rebound the Knicks. They also had 23 assists, which was less than the Knicks by 4, 17 turnovers, which was way more than the Knicks. That was a problem and one of the biggest reasons why they lost this one. They also had 2 less steals with 6, and they also had 5 less blocks. They finished with 5, while the Knicks had 10. And then they had 26 personal fouls, which was more than the Knicks, and they ended up shooting. The Knicks did 5 more free throws than the Mavericks, and the Knicks would have put it away earlier if they would have made their free throws. But since they didn't and kept giving the Mavericks more opportunities to find a way to tie or win this game, if they would have lost it, it would have been on them not taking care of their business and not handling it the right way. And they showing you problems that they can have in the playoffs, multiple ways that you can beat this Knicks team. They're deeper. They have the size. They have some good wing perimeter defense this game. No LG, for example. But they have it, if they're healthy. And Jalen Brunson is one of the most unstoppable players. But he's always a guy that you can pick on. McHale and them can be hit or miss from time to time. You don't know what you're going to really get out of Towns. Some games he's dominant. Some games he's just good, which is fine because that's what he's been his whole entire career. So you know what he's going to do. And then you look at it like that's why I look at it. If they got to the finals, we'll see if it's an injury that happened or did they just have a good matchup. But I don't expect them to win because they still play like a good team up more of the time than being great or better. And that's been the problem with the Knicks, with this Jalen Brunson team. They're good. That's why they was in the conference finals. They can get to great sometimes, but they don't stay at great enough to me. And they always between good and great. And you can't beat OKC and Denver like that. You have to bring your best for 4 straight quarters and defend. And if till they figure that out with this team or whatever team they build around Jalen Brunson, they're not really going to be able to win a title unless somebody gets injured that's significant in the playoffs and they take full advantage of it and win it that way. Other than that, I just don't see it happening because of games like this, and they have had multiple games like this season where they should have won or they lost it because they're just not playing consistent enough on both ends of the court to be taken serious. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell to get the analysis when it first come out. Also make conversation videos just like these about various NBA only topics and also basketball ones too. Also do breakdowns of real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, and also future stars. Also do mock draft and draft coverage. Not only that, I also make videos every day throughout the day to give y'all something to watch and look forward to when it comes to NBA content. Other than that, thanks for watching. Thanks for checking out the channel. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the respect. Thank y'all for the support. that y'all have showed throughout this year and throughout my whole time doing this for the 10 plus years that I've been in it. I'm a pioneer for NBA only channels. I love it. I enjoy it. I continue to try to give y'all the best analysis that I can. I make everything on my own. I do everything on my own. And I'm just trying to find a way to give y'all great content as much as I can. And since y'all love it and appreciate it for what it is, as a content creator for this channel, I can't complain. And all I can say is I got more for you on the way. Stay tuned. Stay locked in with this channel. And I'm going for now. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see you hopefully later.